Oh, look at that frost. It's so pretty. Although, I gotta admit it did catch me by surprise. True, there was quite a bit of fog around. It kind of obscured the countryside. But this amount of frost, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. It is to be expected, I guess, with this cold snap we've been having. It was around -14 when I was shooting this stuff, and the frost was thick enough that it was just falling off the branches. Wildlife, of course, just carries on. These pheasants snuggled down in the snow, and this one, well, it kind of interrupted his meal, but look at the tail on that guy. Amazing. Down in the Bow River Valley, I found these mule deer. Buddy here was in the mood for love. The doe was being a bit coquettish, but I drove on and left them to their business. I was out of the fog on the high ridges and back into the fog on the low spots. The old elevator at Harrington was just kind of a semi-silhouette. From the top of the next ridge was covered in blue. Looking with the sun instead of against it, the mist kind of dissipated. The cattle were perfectly clear, although a little bit frosty. I love the sound of their hooves squeaking on the snow. And there was plenty of that. But let's go across another ridge and have a look. Those deep blue shadows are just amazing. And the frost over here was so thick it was breaking off in chunks. Just listen to it fall. Without any wind to speak of, the fog had settled down into the low spots. There was definitely a temperature inversion going on. Warm air above, trapping cold air below. I found this eagle perched where the two air masses meet. It was just enough haze to make the feathers look kind of muddy. But then just a few kilometers down the road, it was almost perfectly clear. Unfortunately, what that meant is that the coldest air had taken over. It was now around -18, and driving with the camera held out the side window, I could really feel it. And I'm pretty sure the partridge that left these tracks could feel it too. Although the way they can puff up their feathers and hunker down in the snow and just ride it out, maybe it's just not that big a deal to them. Still, though, it was undeniably cold, and with the day already nearly done, it just felt even colder. Here at Arrowwood, I found a horse that had just taken a big drink of water and was steaming away. And snowdrifts that were, well, quite pretty in the setting sun. Yeah, a sun that is setting earlier and earlier every day. By 4:30, it was nearly gone. But there was one surprise left. This beautiful prismatic cloud. Over top of a feedlot, but still a beautiful way to end the day.